What do you have a song or an album that triggered what your earliest memory? I'm talking here, your earliest memory. Is there a song or an album which like triggered your love of music to go from just me and the kids like music to I might be man, I might be way more into this than other kids, and it makes me want to do it. What do you have something from your distant past, from your childhood that you remember?
Yeah. Uh, Bad Brains, Eye Against Eye.
Oh,
Um,
answer was not
yeah.
that answer.
Yeah. Bad Brains, Eye Against Eye was like one of the first songs I heard outside of terrestrial radio. I got a cassette tape at a flea market. Well, I got a bunch of them, but I got that one, and I got a Jane's Addiction cassette at the
Mm.
AJ Palumbo live at the AJ Palumbo Center, and I it was something like I never heard of before, and I was traditionally before that listening, like I said, to terrestrial radio, which was just top 40 stuff,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, I believe this is real, and I was like, how? I was like, is there two guitar players? What's going on here, right? So and this is way before the internet, right? So I started like going down this rabbit hole and like talking to other people and like, have you heard of this? Have you heard of this? And then everybody would come up, oh, you never heard of this before, and they got the Dead Kennedy's cassette tape, and I was like, this is fucking crazy that this exists, right?
Favorite Dead Kennedy song? Answer. Don't think. Just answer.
Holiday in Cambodia.
Fair. Continue.
Yeah.
It's an important question.
Yeah. And then I remember my buddy Mike.
Tapes.
Yeah, my buddy Mike, he gave me all the Black Flag cassette tapes, and I was like, this is fucking crazy. I was like, we need to start a band, you know? So that's like, and then there was like instruments all over our house all the time growing up. So it was sort of like they were just there. So you just knew how to play them. You know what I mean?
That's very different to me, man. So the instruments all over the house and stuff. So I'm like the first of my family line. So my dad had his mum had a piano in the house.
Yeah.
But she would play, they would sing, and so I'd have the little gatherings. But there was my dad always wanted to learn how to play the guitar. He always wanted to do these things. And I'm like the first in the family line to actually go here, like where now I've got guitars all over my house and stuff. So my boy gets to grow up with that like you did, and it's something I'm quite envious of, because to have that kind of automatic thing where music is everywhere is just, that to me sounds like heaven.